Well, as you know, I work for Botanic Gardens Conservation International, and so I think it's fair to say we have quite a good overview of what Botanic Gardens are doing around the world in education. There are about 2,500 Botanic Gardens, and many of them now see education as one of their most important roles. There are Botanic Gardens all over Asia, Latin America, Africa, and all over Europe and North America. And there are a range of different programs that Botanic Gardens carry out. So in Europe, for example, a lot of emphasis is put on working with school children, as in also in North America. In countries, for example, in Africa and Asia, there's a lot of education programs that are working with the local communities, looking at issues to do with sustainability. For example, how to harvest plants from the wild in a sustainable manner, which is of course extremely important. And then there are also programs that are working with the local communities on how to grow their own food. There are a number, so many different education programs, similar in a way to the number of how different Botanic Gardens are. The Botanic Gardens in Mexico are very, very important for plant conservation and have shown us that they are a very good model for other Botanic Gardens around the world. The Botanic Gardens are working together to develop a strategy for plant conservation and how they can implement the global strategy for plant conservation, which I'm sure many of you will know that has 16 targets and covers all different aspects of conservation for plants. The Mexican Botanic Gardens are very innovative. They carry out a lot of different education programs for young people through to local communities, through to old people. And many Botanic Gardens from around the world are looking at what Mexican Botanic Gardens can do as a very good model for themselves and how they can work with their local communities for plant conservation.